Hello and welcome to Kaizen, a factory
Kaizen,
story.
a factory story.
There you go. Click to continue. I have. Okay. I'm going to get right into this. I'm very excited to try this game. This is from many, if not all, the people behind the Zachtronics game that I've enjoyed playing so much on this channel. So when I heard this one was coming out, I knew I had to get this recorded. I will never forget the moment I stepped out of the taxi and stood in front of that old factory. At the time, I was just confused. I had lots of ideas about what it'd be like working in a Japanese company. I polished up my language skills and even practiced bowing and exchanging business cards. But what I didn't know was, well, everything.
Hello? I'm David. David Sugimoto?
Oh, yes, you're one of the new hires this year, aren't you? We've been expecting you. Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1. This building has a real nostalgic feeling, doesn't it?
It does. But why am I here? I'm afraid you might have the wrong person. I was hired to work on the international sales team.
Don't worry. This old factory has been through a lot over the years, but its equipment still works beautifully. I'll support you, so there's nothing to fear. You'll be putting together production lines before you know it.
This doesn't make any sense. I came from America to work in business. I don't know anything about engineering. I didn't study it in school or anything.
Looks like we're about to start the morning assembly. Come join us.
We listened to a brief message from the foreman about the importance of safety. Once that was over, what am I doing? Some music began to play.
Wait, what is this? What's going on?
Just copy my movements.
Okay. Oh God, okay. Jesus Christ. That was so intimidating. Holy shit.
I'm not used to moving so much so early in the morning.
Holy shit.
Are you feeling it yet?
Oh boy.
Feeling it? Feeling what?
The Matsuzawa spirit, of course. Surely you're getting a taste of it by now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just keep going and you'll see what I mean. Now let's take this spirit with us into the factory.
Part of me clung to the idea that this was all still some mistake and someone would eventually find me and take me over to the business division. But I felt like I didn't have much choice but to go along with it for now. Eventually, someone would notice I wasn't any good at engineering. Yeah, that won't. Alright. Yeah, I want to get less one puzzle in this episode. For sure. Just wanted to mention again, I've never operated a factory before in my life. Good thing there's a neat fix to that. If starting production line was more difficult than pressing a button, I might be worried. But I am sure that's the thing to do. Am I right? I guess so. Good, right. Everything's been set up already. Okay, here goes nothing. If you want the game is designed, production lines that build specific products like this binder. For this puzzle, a working production line has already been designed. All you need to do is start. Click and drag on the timeline. Scrub forward and backward in time. When a product is fully assembled, click Start to begin. Okay, so we're saying B is going to rotate. Okay. A will go forward 3 and then back 3. And then B grabs and moves it. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And I saw that there was these welders hitting. Do they all? No, they don't all fire. So I'll have to figure out how to control each individual one at some point. That was surprisingly simple. I didn't think that you just press the button to start a whole factory, but I guess I never really thought about it before. Exactly. In retrospect, it's obvious that production lines need to be started and stopped, but if you never work in a factory yourself, your conception of the process will be abstract and disconnected from reality. You won't even realize what you're missing. So what do we do with these binders now? Grab one. You can keep your Matsuzawa employee handbook in it. Okay. Okay. Corporate binder and a portable radio. Now I'm going to give you some components and you will assemble the product. Hold on now. That sounds like a big leap for just pressing a button. Radios like this really take me back. They were some of our first export products that really took off. That's great, but I still don't think it's a... Sorry, excuse me. I still think it's a bit much to ask me to figure this out. Here, do you see these pieces? Yeah. And these are the... Yes, okay. You put it like that, I do see how they fit together. Go on then, show me. Design a production line that builds this radio. All the welds happen automatically, okay. Cool. So, whoa, we got a lot of... So I mean, it seems like... Do I need to do anything other than that? Alright. Not bad. When I take in this old battery, it almost feels like I've traveled to the past. This video definitely looks pretty old-fashioned. Is there any reason you're making it now? Because they still sell, especially in places where price is more important than having the latest cutting-edge products. This factory line may be old, but it's inexpensive to operate, and there's no use letting it sit idle if we can still use it to produce something people want. Don't worry, we'll get to more advanced cutting-edge products later. Just remember to develop capabilities continually, little by little. Continual improvement, that's right, a key concept in the manufacturing philosophy here. There's a bit of a word for it, but I'm not thinking of it right now. I'm sure you'll remember it soon. For now, let's get back to work. Alright. Where are we at? Still shy of 10 minutes. Let's do... Well, this is like a story beat. Let's see what this is about.
Oyama-san, here are the copies of the employee handbook that you requested.
Oh, thanks. You can set them over there.
And this must be the new employee. I'd heard there was an American joining us this year.
You heard correctly. This is David from Indiana.
Nice to meet you, David from Indiana. I'm Tomoe. I hope Oyama-san isn't giving you too much trouble.
No, no trouble at all.
Great. I see Oyama-san has really taken you under his wing.
It's only natural. This time is very important in a new employee's development. Learning the company's history and policies is one thing, but truly becoming a part of it is another matter.
And if you ever want to learn how to serve tea and make copies, come to me. I'll show you how it's done.
Sure,
Okay.
that sounds great.
Oh,
Yeah.
David,
That was a joke, David. After all, I'm sure you'll have more important things to do.
I see.
More important than copies? I don't think so. As you can see with this clock, it's important to come up with new products ideas that can be made with components we already have. Is this just two clocks stuck together? Well, yes. It's a world clock, you see. Display your local time on one clock and have time somewhere else on the second one. Useful for international business people, isn't that right, David? I suppose it is. The time difference can be pretty large. What time is it in Indiana right now? Well, if it's 3 p.m. here, it must be it's 2 a.m. there, I think. Ah, so they're sleeping peacefully while we're in the middle of our workday. Are you jealous, Tomoe-chan? Maybe a little. Same part more than once. Parts can be moved using arms. Okay. Control them and commands to the push line. Okay. Push with negative numbers pull. When you can disable the grab. Okay. Gotcha. Right click on commands to change the parameters. So we're going to have a clock. We're going to have a welder. We're going to have an arm. And then, well, how do I? Oh, it's here. Okay, so arm A, move 3 with grab on. Okay. And then grab off, move negative 3. And I think that'll just do it, right? Bam. 2 clocks, welded together, done. Quick and easy. Here, why don't you take one of these for yourself? For me, it might come in handy. You can set one for Japan Standard Time and another for Indiana Time, whatever that is. Then you always know what time it is back home. It might be useful if you're going to call your parents. That's right. I'm so wrapped up in learning all this, I almost forgot I should do that. Thanks for the reminder. Of course. It's no good if your parents aren't proud of you, too. Okay. I want to do something a little bit complicated before I stop. This will be the last one regardless. Okay. This wristwatch, which, okay, that does look a little more complicated. Is another one of our early products. Originally we wanted to make it solar powered, so it would never run out of battery. That's right, but we considered adding functions that could read your mood. Wow, how would something like that even work? Well, I wouldn't say it ever really worked exactly. We decided to make a regular wristwatch instead. Sometimes you have to settle for what you can achieve within your means. Some parts are different on the front and back. Click and hold the flip button to see the other side of a part. Use arms and flip commands to flip parts. Parts must be face up to be recognized as complete. That's good to know. So I need this, and I certainly need that. Now my question is, flipping is the only command you're going to give me? That feels... Are the bands? Okay. So... That wasn't that hard. That's not the way I would have done it if I had more freedom. I would have done some pushing. Because I didn't realize that the band was the same forward and back. Certainly a wristwatch. I'll admit, some of the ideas we originally had seem far-fetched, but even if they aren't possible today, it's important to be thinking about them. On that note, I'd like to hear your ideas. Nothing is too silly to be considered. What about an edible wristwatch? Okay, maybe there are some ideas that are too silly to be considered. What about an invisible wristwatch? No, you're just being absurd on purpose. You said that nothing was too silly. There you go. You got 2 on your time. And I'm thinking this little 3 here, it means that some players are taking an extra step of time. But everyone's getting the same cost and area, so that's fine. Absolutely fine. And I'm going to return the menu. And I'm actually going to say, well, okay, let's do the story beat. Oh, it's a letter. Hi there, champ. If you're getting this, it means you've made it. How's the land of the rising sun treating you? I know you only just got there a little while ago, but we can't help ourselves and want to know all about the trip over. What your life is like there, if you're getting along with your coworkers so far. Hard to believe you're almost 10,000 miles away right now. You might have heard me say this before, but Japanese companies are known for having a very rigid seniority system and aren't exactly in the habit of promoting people on merit. And it's especially tough when you're outside the country. Sure, maybe you aren't going to have that corner office anytime soon, but if I've learned one thing in my time, it's that no matter where you are or what situation you're in, the key to a successful career is consistent and applied effort over time. You know the speech. Let us know if you want anything from home. I'm sure there's lots of amazing food to eat there. But maybe you're missing a good pork tenderloin sandwich. We could airmail you one. Your mother tells me this is a bad idea. Well, I tried. All the best from Dad. Seems to be a car salesman, or auto repair, rather. Alright. Cool. A letter from home. And we'll make some binoculars. Yeah, on the next one. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all for watching. Episode 1 off to a quick start. We're going to start seeing the harder puzzles, and soon I think we're going to get those long videos where I am struggling, but we will see. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care.